Hey guys, Raivuns here. So the Golden Globe ratings were a disaster this year. The viewership fell to the lowest rate ever, and Hollywood is panicking. And to me this is just funny to see. But before we dive into the story, please make sure to like the video and subscribe to my channel to never miss a future upload. So the Golden Globes ratings down more than 26% from last NBC show in 2021. Those are awful news. They dropped 26% from the last Golden Globes Awards. They have seen a decreasing viewership for years now. Golden Globe viewership continues rapid decline. Tuesday's viewership of 6.3 million was the lowest since NBC started broadcasting the award show in 1996. So there it is, 6.3 million people watched the Golden Globes live. That sounds like a lot, but it's actually not compared to the previous years. On the one hand, the ratings were only marginally worse compared with the last telecast of the Golden Globes. Yeah, that's because the last telecast of the Golden Globes also hit a new low. Because the last Golden Globes had only 6.9 million viewers and reached a new low, a historic low. Down from like 18 million the one before that. So continuing with the article. On the one hand, viewership for the award show has officially collapsed from the heights of the past decade. The Globes drew an audience of 6.3 million people on Tuesday night. Only slightly fewer than the pared down ceremony of 2021 because of the pandemic, but down drastically from the 18 million who watched it in 2020, the last time the ceremony was in early January. So in 2020 they had 18 million viewers, and now, just 3 years later, it's down to 6 million. That's 1/3 of the viewership, from 18 million to 6 million. From 2010 to 2020, the Globes reliably averaged 17 million to 20 million viewers, according to Nielsen. In 2019, the Globes were within 5 million viewers of the Academy Award viewership totals, raising the possibility that it could soon become the most watched award show. Then the Globes was hit by a 1-2 punch, the pandemic and its own scandal. Tuesday's viewership was the lowest since NBC started broadcasting the award show in 1996. And worse, the Globes now find itself in the same dreary ratings neighborhood as the Emmy Awards. Last year only 5.9 million tuned in to watch the Emmys. Well, and that's nothing surprising. The Golden Globes were boring AF. Nothing interesting happened. The comedy is lame, the speeches go on for far too long, and the woke virtue signaling of the so-called stars is really starting to annoy people. Golden Globes host Jared Carmichael, who I've never heard anything of, goes big on diversity in awkward opening monologue. I'm here because I'm black. And yeah, if you've seen that opening monologue, you would know what they're talking about. It was pretty cringe, in my opinion, and very boring. Looking back at 2018, where they had Ricky Gervais, that one was interesting, that one was pretty funny. But they didn't manage to top that one since, and this one was really awful. Comedian Jared Carmichael opened the 80th Golden Globe Awards with a long, awkward monologue about diversity, telling a series of jokes about the Hollywood Foreign Press Association's recent race scandals that elicited a mixture of nervous laughter and stone-cold silence. After smashing the celebrities gathered at the Beverly Hilton Hotel, Jared Carmichael confessed that he was hosting the Globes because of the color of his skin. "I'm here because I'm black," he said. "I won't say the HFPA was a racist organization, but they didn't have a single black member until George Floyd died. So do with that information what you will," he later said. And yeah, I completely agree with him on that part. He's only there because of the color of his skin. They only picked him for the opening monologue probably because he's black, let's be honest. Because apparently the woke mob on Twitter is criticizing the Golden Globes for not being diverse enough. So now they're increasingly including more races and more sexualities and more genders and whatever. And while the woke mob loves that, they're an extreme minority. And the general public can't stand this. This whole virtue signaling and pushing their political agendas and opinions into every single thing, in every single joke, people are just sick of it. Audiences had enough of those stars patting themselves on the back and then pushing a political message. And articles like this one show it. The ratings keep declining, people tune out, they won't watch this, and honestly I don't blame them. The show was garbage. But what did you think of it? Did you watch the Golden Globes? What's your opinion on the Golden Globes? Are they still worth watching? Tell us in the comments down below. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one. And to support my channel, I would really appreciate it. But that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, take care.